So if someone put a gun to your head and said your confidence interval must contain what it's estimating or I'll pull the trigger, what would be the smart thing to do? Well, among other things, you might say, why do you care so much about confidence intervals? But let's just go with the question for a little bit. The idea behind this is, of course, you don't want the person pulling the trigger, so you're going to make the confidence interval as wide as possible, right? You've beat this person at their game, right? Make the interval as wide as possible, and if you're really clever, you'll say minus infinity to plus infinity. And that's basically saying if you want to be more sure that your confidence interval covers what it's estimating, then you make it wider. So a 99% interval is going to be wider than a 95% interval, which is going to be wider than a 90% interval. The more confident you want to be that your interval contains the true value, then you make the interval wider. Okay, and that's all that it says. So you want to make it as wide as possible and submit, though I think call the authorities is a fairly reasonable answer in this case as well.